New tonight, CBS Atlanta investigates a growing nationwide scheme. Shady locksmiths fleecing customers who've locked themselves out, squeezing out the competition. It's an issue we've reported before, but tonight, for the first time, investigative reporter Jeff Cherico exposes the man running one of those companies and asks tough questions about the tricks he uses to get your money.
Some shady companies have figured out how to get you to call them first when you're in trouble. On the phone, they promise some low prices. But once they arrive, you get slammed with outrageous fees, and we got it on camera.
They're in the console in the middle.
We're exposing the dark secrets of rogue locksmiths.
My blood pressure was through the roof.
And their high-tech tactics.
$113? You haven't even opened it yet.
To get your money.
I hate news people.
A business orchestrated by this man, rarely seen by his customers until now.
They're taking advantage of people that are in a tough situation.
Holly Holler says she was ripped off after calling the first locksmith she found on Google. He charged her $232 to unlock her car door.
I was very angry. There was nothing I could really do at the time.
She fell victim to what the Better Business Bureau calls a nationwide swindle. Seemingly untrained and unscrupulous locksmiths performing inferior work, then overcharging. We saw it happen in our 2010 investigation.
I'm in need of a locksmith.
And we found those questionable practices still being used. A CBS Atlanta producer intentionally locked herself out of a car door in a parking lot in Kennesaw.
How much?
$29 plus just to come out here, and then plus whatever he needs to open the vehicle.
Our hidden cameras roll as a locksmith pulls up in an unmarked pickup, then ups the fee to $113.
You don't have my permission to be on TV?
Well, we have some questions for you. $113 to unlock a car. Do you think that that's an appropriate price?
Dude. I do.
Atlanta Locksmith Solutions has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau.
The Bureau's Fred Ellsbury says the company that apparently opened Holly's and our producer's door has a history of similar complaints of upcharging.
And we simply don't get responses from them as to why that situation may exist.
Our investigation reveals Atlanta Solution Locksmith is owned by Asher Asaf Uziel, but he advertises his business under dozens of phony companies with local-sounding names and phone numbers. All calls are forwarded to this small office in Dunwoody.
With the power of the internet, they can make themselves look like they serve every little nook and cranny around the metro Atlanta area.
They've spent quite a bit of money optimizing this site.
Search engine expert Greg DeBate reviewed Uziel's sites. He says the websites are stuffed with keywords and links that push them to the top of a Google search.
They're there to be the first choice when someone's in a crisis.
And that means a lot of money.
And that means a lot of money for them.
From an emotional level, it's just very frustrating.
And that's taking away customers from longtime businesses like Sandy Springs Locksmith. Bert Kolker is rebranding his vans to warn potential customers.
We don't want to be negative, but it's the only way we can get our message out.
How you doing, Asher? Asher, I'd like to talk with you.
Uziel's high prices are paying off. We caught him cruising to work in this $65,000 BMW. And he owns this $1 million home in Buckhead.
Asher, can you unlock the door? We have some questions for you.
But as we tried to ask him tough questions, the man who profits from locked doors hid behind his. The governor's Office of Consumer Protection is investigating Uziel's company, but according to court documents, he's not cooperating. Now, the best way to avoid getting ripped off is to find a legitimate locksmith before you need one. Visit their actual shop, meet the manager, then program their number in your phone so you have it in an emergency. Jeff Cherico, CBS Atlanta News. Experts say a legitimate locksmith shouldn't charge more than $85 to unlock a door. You can also go to the Locksmiths professional organization to find a locksmith near you. We put a link on CBSAtlanta.com. Just click on the link to this story under headlines.